Alright, try that again. So, I'm gonna try this again. For whatever reason, I lost my signal and didn't realize that it completely lost the signal. I just saw in the chat that it said I was buffering, but it did a little more than just buffering. It just completely dropped it, unfortunately. So I looked at the radar while I was stopped, and saw that it's still pretty big cell. Still a pretty big cell headed this direction. Is it gonna do anything? It's really hard to tell. I'm just gonna kind of pull over right here. Is that the, yeah, it's not that. That's not the entrance. This is a little side road. I wonder if there's somewhere I can turn up there. Anyway. So again, like the video on here, you can actually see I'm gonna get a hair out of place. What? I caught it barely before you. I'm not gonna get hurt. So this is just a little storm cell. It's not really huge like the last several that I've gone to chase down, but when I just looked at the radar when I stopped, there was a little hook coming down right towards Joplin. I don't see that right now. It might just be mixed into this dark stuff over here. But it looked like a pretty significant little hook coming down. And the future cast showed that it sucks back up and then comes back down again right north of where I am right now. So it shows that the whole big cell itself is supposed to be just a little bit north of me. I mean, you can see the dark clouds right there, but I just don't think this is going to turn into anything. It's some really cool clouds. I think I'm zoomed out as far as it can. Oh no, I'm not. Okay. So there's some really cool clouds right there. I mean, there's not any rotation or that I can tell anyway in it, so it's kind of boring. But I mean, there's some pretty cool. I'll show you some pretty cool clouds that way. If anybody knows Sinclair, the gas station. Oh, there's a stop sign. I'm a little bit too far. There we go. Sinclair, the dinosaur. There's a few around, like the general area, the Sinclair gas stations. And this one, they just, I don't know if it's always a Sinclair or they just revamped it, but it's like pretty much brand new place. The dinosaur is, I thought it was up on that hill, but I actually don't see it. Typically they have the dinosaur sitting out in front of the, like they do at Buc-ee's with the beaver with the Buc-ee's. But anyway, so those clouds right there, not a whole heck of a lot going on with them. They're kind of cool looking, but it's up that way. You see so you have the loves on the other side. On the back side of the loves, you can see that kind of little bit of a line right there. You know, that might turn into something, but I doubt it. I think I'm just wasting my time, but it is what it is. It's something to do. Oh yeah, that was cool. Hey, that's the first, I think maybe the second lightning I've seen from this system coming in. So there should be a lot of lightning involved in it. Just the atmosphere that's going on right now. There should be a lot of lightning involved in it, but that was really cool. I don't know. Hopefully y'all saw that pretty good, because it was right there. I mean, I'm just now hearing the thunder for it, so it's still quite a ways away. Mexico City? What? No, this is in Missouri. Lamar, Missouri. I might get my hair out of place, Winona. There's a chance of it. Here, I'm gonna give you a little something. You too, mister. But I have a hat on, so I'm good. So I mean, really, if nothing else, it might turn out to be a pretty cool lightning storm. I don't mind hanging out with everybody for that. Makes grass grow like crazy, right? Yeah. I still have not mowed my grass from when did I mow it? Last week, I guess it was. I've had off and on rain pretty regularly, so I should have probably yesterday, but I didn't. So I know we're gonna have dry weather this weekend, so it's gonna be hot, but I just figured I'll just wait and muscle it out Saturday. So, yeah, I mean, that's not, I mean, really where I had it was pretty good. Pretty good view. Just twist my camera around a little bit, if it will. But yeah, this is approximately where I figured I would be in a good spot to catch some pictures, video, whatever. And if I needed to go north or south, it's easy access to the interstate. So I figure this would be right around here, would be a good spot to camp out and see what's happening. But the clouds really the front edge of it doesn't seem to really have a whole lot of action to it. Man, we had that really good lightning just a couple minutes ago, and then it seemed like that was it. Kind of weird. And everybody just left. What the heck? Oh yeah, there you go. There's another good one. Well, I say everybody left. I don't know if everybody left because that's just how YouTube likes to do it. They show one on my screen, but I'm pretty sure there's at least a couple. I hear a little grumbling. I have my window down so I can kind of hear it, but I had a pretty good spot to catch that looked like some pretty good lightning. Yeah, that Love's is at 344, so you take 10 cents off if you use the app, so it's 334. Most of the places back by the house, they're anywhere from 317 to 339. I think there's one other gas station that was 314 yesterday when I filled up the work truck. So I thought it was maybe gonna dip below $3, but it kind of just hit this 329 range and seems to kind of tucker it out. I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be going down more or not. They might be being a little greedy right now and trying to keep it as high as possible. So yeah, there's as you can see, the clouds there, they get darker as you get towards the horizon. It's not just because the sun's going down. There is a storm cell headed this way. See some just a few little lightning strikes and stuff there. There's another one just now to the left. It's very, very small, but even that lightning that just happened just a second ago, before that one, I see another line of clouds right along the horizon or so to the left. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but I would guess that next ridge that might be coming through might actually, have something going on with it, but this stuff out here in the front doesn't really have much going on. It's just some high clouds kind of spreading out. Some cool clouds though. I'll show you all again. Oops. Sinclair gas station. Some pretty cool clouds. No access. That's kind of the end of those clouds right there. It's just another storm coming through. I've been trying to chase down some storms the last really couple of months. We've had some pretty good storms rolling through this area. There's been a couple of times I've been coming home from work from Kansas City to Joplin in Missouri. The last two times I've come back from Kansas City down to Joplin in the same exact spot, literally like the same parking lot I pulled into, and the time before last there was a confirmed tornado in the next county over, and I could see about where. Yeah, okay, you got Jake brake, you're cool. I could see pretty much where it was. I couldn't see that it was an actual tornado, but you could see where it's super dark. And yeah, so uh, yeah, the same exact spot. 1 month later, I thought it was 1 day off, but it was exactly 1 month later. Um, the same spot, there was another almost tornado. Um, I have a live on it, and the clouds were twisting around and turning colors, and it got pretty crazy. And yeah, so it's been very active. Um, I started explaining everything again because I saw that the people count went up to 16. So I thought I would kind of re-explain everything, where I'm at, what I'm doing. But yeah, I guess that's just kind of typical. Um, get the little blips of people flipping through stuff. Um, so anyway, basically, um, the last 2 times I went from Kansas City to here, I pretty much chased a storm the whole way down. Quite literally chased it all the way down. Um, both times. So, and both times right around this same area was another time I stopped. Not at this same exact spot, but pretty close to here both times. I stopped to either take video or just look at everything going on because you could see something was brewing. And I know one of those times, I think it was the first time, the time before last, I actually stopped, and I think it was either a very small tornado or really close to it. Was dipping down right next to a little pond that I was up on a entrance or exit ramp, and it just got crazy windy. All of a sudden, blew the hat off my head. Luckily, I chased it down because it got caught in some tall grass, but it and then just got super crazy windy, and I saw a big dip in the cloud coming down, but I stopped my video right as I saw that, and I don't think I had the camera pointing in the right direction, but yeah, there's a pretty big dip coming down right at that little pond that I was parked next to, and that's when I jumped into the truck, and it just started crazy wind, crazy rain, almost about like the video I have of the one that did turn into a tornado for Joplin. It was almost about like that. It was just crazy wind, sideways wind, and pretty wild. But I got some good video right here, it looks like, for the lightning. So is that Asia? Is that how you say that? Asia? That's a cool spelling of your name. Hello and welcome. I'm just watching a storm rolling in. I wasn't sure how much activity was going to bring with it, but it wasn't very far away from where I live, so I figured I might as well go check it out. Took this exit. My live stream wasn't working, so there's a bug right there. So I pulled in the parking lot and checked the radar real quick and saw that the big cell was still headed this direction. Kind of staying north of right here, but I think it looks like we're in a pretty good spot, at least for the lightning storm. But I don't think it's gonna like produce any tornadoes or anything, but it should be a pretty nice little storm. And we might be set up might be set up in a pretty good spot, far enough south that the camera will pick it all up. Still not a whole lot of change in the clouds. Um, no change in the temperature. Still a little bit muggy. Shows at 73 degrees, but I don't know if that. I guess that's accurate, but it feels warmer than that. I mean, definitely humidity is up, but yeah. I guess Asia left. Asia. Rick or Wayne? Oh, yes, that was awesome. I was looking out at the sign right when that happened, and that was really cool. It was like slow motion. The lightning, when it dissipated, you could see it kind of crackle into a bunch of different dots. That was awesome. Hopefully, a few of you saw that. That was amazing. But were either of you in Uncle Vinny's live earlier today? I think it was around lunchtime. Yeah, that lightning's starting to pick up now. You can see it to the left. I don't know if you could pick it up on your screen. You weren't there? Okay. Well, I'm bringing it up because there's a lot, and it's not really anybody's necessarily fault, but there's a lot of people, I say in our community, because obviously I stick around our community for the most part. There's a lot of people in the community that either don't know or aren't aware that there's a bunch of kids that just jump onto our lives to try and get people to sub their channel so they can go live. And I get it, it's part of it, but it's kids doing it, and they shouldn't be doing that in the first place. And people don't realize that's what's going on. And there might be one in here right now. I have no idea, but yeah, a lot of times it's kids. You click on their channel, you see what they're doing, and it's just the same stuff, making animated videos, whatever. Because there's one in his live, he's just going on. I say he. I don't know if it's a guy or not. Going on about. Oh man, that was awesome. Different things, and wanting to get more subs so he can go live, and yada yada yada. And then he kept asking if he was in the woodworking community. He would never answer. He just kept pushing, hey, I need just a couple more people to come on and subscribe to me so I can get 50. Granted, even if he got 50, he still wouldn't be able to go live right away. But, and trying to go live, I don't know if that would cause a problem trying to go live. But anyway, yeah, there's just a lot of that going on. I've had them subscribe to me and go look at the page, see what it is. Don't subscribe. Eventually they'll go away and unsubscribe, or maybe still stay subscribed. I don't know, but for the most part, it's just little kids trying to get people that don't know any better to get a bunch of people to subscribe to their channel so they can go live and do whatever they want to do when they shouldn't be. So anyway, I just was mentioning that because there's quite a few people that don't really know, and like Vinny, he was just clueless about it. The kid said that when he asked for like the third or fourth time what he does or what he does for content, he responded VR, and Vinny had no idea what that was. So VR wasn't the right response because that is not really what was on his content. Because I looked at his page and that's not what it was. It wasn't VR. But anyway, so I just suspect that most of the ones that come in here and have funky names and stuff like that, just, oh yeah, here we go again. There's some awesome lightning with this. I guess I'll just stick right here and watch the lightning show. For a few of you that might be in here right now, I was chasing down a storm, supposed to keep building up, coming this direction, and that's what it's been doing for the last, since I've been live, 26 minutes. But it's gradually picking up steam coming this way. The lightning's becoming definitely more frequent. So, yeah, just hanging out, checking out this storm coming in, try and zoom out a little bit so you can see a little more of the action. Should be pretty good right there. Got it twisted pretty good because I didn't want to turn the car even more, because I'm kind of, this is just a small side road. I saw one car go the opposite direction earlier. Otherwise, I've seen no other cars on this little road. So I'm pretty good where I'm sitting, I think. Yeah, the clouds both directions behind me. The clouds really aren't doing much of anything. Oh, I have my foot on the brake pedal still. Sorry if this is a little boring. I'm just watching the storm come in. Oh, yeah. Did you see that one? Some pretty bold lightning strikes coming out of this. Man gets electrocuted on YouTube live stream with 3 viewers. Yes. All right. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. Now that you're all blue and stuff. Joseph, what's up? Got a nice lightning storm going on right now. I've been chasing a little cell and kind of got to a spot where it looked like if I kept going north, there really wasn't much going on. I knew it was coming this direction. I lost my live stream, so I parked, looked at the radar real quick. There you go. Oh, did y'all miss that lightning? It was like right there. I think you missed it. Dang it. I'm gonna leave it right there because it seems like there's been a little more lightning, like right at the sign and to the right. Trying to get some work done. I was super sick yesterday. Gonna watch Wayne's video in a bit once I sit down and get a cup of coffee. Yeah, I started watching Wayne's video and then got distracted a couple of different times. Yeah, I didn't know if I was wide enough angle to see the whole thing though. because it stretched across the sky quite a bit to the right. It was awesome. Um, yeah, there's several videos that I still need to chase down and watch. But you know how that goes. Got so many people that you follow, and you wanna keep up with everybody, but there's just so many, so much to watch. I guess I'll hit you up with this too. I got the last few guys that were in here. Um, and you're coming to my channel regularly, so I was always kind of weird on the whole moderator thing. Because there's of course a lot of people out there that just okay, moderator, everybody. If you see, there's a good one. There's been several like directly at the sign. It's pretty wild. But like anybody that shows up, even if it's just one time, moderator. So obviously, I've never wanted to do that, and thought that I would just have a few here and there. But especially like you few that have been in here recently, you're pretty regularly on my lives and messages and stuff, so I figure you might as well hold the sword, as Steve called it when I gave him moderator. I forgot exactly what he said, but he's like, I have the ultimate power or something like that, or you gave me the sword of ultimate power, or something like that. It was kind of funny. That's another one, Steve. Man, I haven't been able to catch up on his stuff either. I mean, I think he's been a little kind of quiet the last several days, and I think maybe like one live and maybe one video or something. But yeah, he's got some great content, some great videos, some great how-tos, some great feedback on things. He's got some really good stuff. You're sub to him, right, Joseph? My honey's homemade. My honey's homemade. I think that's what it's called. Steve, my honey's homemade. Is it homemade or handmade? I always get that wrong. I think maybe it's handmade. My honey's handmade. Steve, yeah. Oh no, you're fine. You're good. I just wasn't sure if. I just wanted to make sure that you were sub to him. I figured you were, because you're pretty much in the same group of people that I watch. So I figured you probably were, but you never know. There's a few people that slip through the cracks that you might not be sub to. There's a couple of nice clouds to my left. Almost kind of have a shelf look to them, but not quite. Oh, I bet the video will pick it up better. Yep, see, the video picks it up so much better because our human eyeballs just can't see as cool as cameras can. Oh, there's finally somebody. That's a dip. I'm not talking about the guy that just drove by. Calm down. kind of a cool area of clouds. That's as far as I could zoom out. But right there, that lower line right there, it's kind of an interesting line of clouds too. Oh man, I think I missed it. Dang, that was awesome. Try to zoom out as much as I can. yeah. I was the same way. Just wanting to, get to know everybody and everything. Yeah, I was the same way. And then of course you start to kind of branch off, and then get those select several people that you kind of gravitate to, I guess is a good word for it. I think I need to go a little more this way. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. There's some really thick thunder, like it's really, really solid sounding thunder out there. It's hard to hear it real good, but yeah, there's and like I say, I'm the only one that's, I can't really say I'm advocating for their son, but the only one that's making it known that Emily and rednecking shouldn't be on YouTube. I bring that up every time. It's because this is my platform and I can. And I hate to get on other people's stuff and even mention it, but it drives me crazy that they're not more exposed than they are. It drives me absolutely crazy. So anyway, yeah, good lightning storm here. This is okay. Well, good night. This is in Lamar, Tina. This is in Lamar. I keep wanting to call you Tina, or oh yeah, that was cool. I keep wanting to call you and Beeden both Tina, but it's Francis, and I've got it down now, I think, but I just kept wanting. I think I even possibly called her Tina earlier today, so I say I got it down, but I think I still called her Tina earlier today. Yeah, this is in Lamar, or just south of Lamar, I should say. Oh yeah, some awesome lightning going on so far. This will be a cool live to go back and watch. Watch all the lightning. The storm is headed right towards me. The bulk of it, I think, is supposed to be north of me just a little bit, and I'm just kind of on the south edge of it, which of course makes for a good view because everything is out in front of me. So I'm gonna get the camera off of here again, look at the clouds, because the camera can pick it up better than the eyeballs can. So there's that line right along here. It's a pretty defined line right there, but I still don't think any of this is going to do anything. Yeah. Tina, we were just talking about that. Especially new people like us. We want to see everybody's stuff, but there's just so much, especially right at the beginning, and you're just another one that has awesome stuff to go watch. But you only have so much time in the day, right? And and then of course trying to catch people's lives, not necessarily me. I'd kind of just go random most of the time for lives. But but everybody's normal live times and things like that, you want to go and catch theirs, and you could be watching somebody else's stuff, but the live's on, so you can't. So then you just keep getting backed up and backed up and backed up on stuff you want to watch and never have a chance to. But I say never, just, of course, more videos come out, and then it's get backlogged even more, and then you forget about a video. Oh, I wanted to go see that video, and either you didn't like it or save it. Oh man, that's some awesome lightning. Like it or save it. So then it's like, okay, well, where was it? Who was it? When was it? So it's like a never-ending freaking battle on trying to watch content. And it's aggravating sometimes, because it's like some of that stuff you really, really wanted to see it and learn from it, whatever. And then it's like, who was that? Where was it? I don't even remember. I slept since then. That's always my excuse. I slept since then. Yeah, I have a TV in mine. Um, that was since I don't have a laptop or a tablet, I at least can put the TV on, and the few times that I've done live in there, I was able to put the TV up, and so I could watch the chat on the TV, so I didn't have to look at my phone. Of course, a lot of times I have the phone up top, so I can't even see it anyway. But that way you can at least watch the chat on the TV. So, and it makes everything bigger. Like, typically when I get home, I'll turn the TV on, put it on YouTube, find out whoever's live at that moment. If nobody's live, of course, go to Norm, because Norm is always live, almost always. And especially if it's an active bird day, I'd put it on the TV and just listen to birds while I'm winding down from work and everything. Yeah, no rush, Joseph. Like you said, there's plenty of other people to watch, and you'll have content soon enough. See, it's really hard to tell. I mean, there's some kind of cool looking clouds right there, but since it's dark now, oh yeah, that was bright. Since it's dark now, it's really hard to tell what's going on. I mean, nighttime storms are really cool for the lightning, but daytime storms are so much better. So you can see the clouds, and you can see what the clouds are doing. Because like right there, it just seems like it might be something trying to do something, but I don't think so. It's not windy. I mean, not that it has to be windy. It might get windy once it gets closer, but the temperature came down quite a bit, so I don't think that it's going to turn into any tornadoes, but really cool lightning storm anyway. I think I'm zoomed out all the way. It's hard to... It's hard to zoom in and out on the... I changed it over to the app. I was on the studio, but when I lost signal, and then it kicked me out, I went ahead and went back to the app for the live. because the live is more interactive, it seems. I could see the chat at the bottom of the screen, and a lot better anyway. And then you can zoom in and out. I don't think you can zoom in and out when you're going through Studio. I could be wrong, but I think it just zooms in and out on the screen itself. So, earbuds. Can't concentrate on what I'm doing with them in. If you're using a router or something, you need to concentrate. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I think I'm starting to get a couple of sprinkles. Yeah, I hadn't got used to earbuds. I've just never been an earbud person because I gotta go inside now, unfortunately. Starting to rain just a tiny bit, sprinkle, kind of big drops. But even when I was younger, I just never was an earbud fan. I bought some really cheap ones from like the dollar store or something. Dollar Tree, I think it was. Just because it was $7. I was like, hey, why not? Give it a try, see what they do. Oh yeah. So I've been using them for a little while, and oh crap, I just dropped you. Oops. I guess I didn't have it hooked up to my thing there. The magnet. I just had it on the edge of the magnet. Whoops. But yeah, I just thought I'd buy a cheap pair just to try them out. So far, they've been okay, just for cheap junk. It's kind of funny. There's a guy at my work that has the same ones, and he said he bought them off of Temu for $10. I just thought that was funny because he could have just bought them locally for cheaper. Yeah, there's a pretty defined line of clouds along here to the left, but it's sprinkling just enough that I have to keep my window up. Sucks, but guess I can have it down a little bit and just cover this with the towel. Seems like it almost stopped. It's still sprinkling just a hair. Man, there's some awesome lightning, and it almost seems like it's all right over the loves. Almost all the big direct hits close by have all been just about in the same direction. It's kind of cool. Yeah. And there's no wind, so the rain is just coming straight down into the window, so I can't even have it down a crack. It's kind of annoying. So I don't know, I'll probably hang out for another, I might do my usual 1 hour 11 minutes and try and hit 11 seconds, but 1 hour and 11 minutes anyway. I'll probably do something like that. Then maybe probably by that time the bulk of the storm should be over us here, and then I'll head back. Whoa! Isn't that wild? It's almost the same spot every time. It's like directly over the loves. Almost every time. It's pretty cool. So anyway, if there's anybody else in here, not really sure what's going on here, I kind of chased down a little storm right before sunset, and it's just now getting here. There's quite a bit of lightning, so again, a pretty cool lightning storm from it. As it was approaching, it didn't really seem like it was going to be doing too much. So I just found a kind of decent spot to park and check it out. And then if I needed to move north or south along the interstate right here, then I could easily just go north or south. So as it was getting closer and closer, it just seemed like this is about as good a spot as probably any spot. So I just stuck here and stick here probably for another 20 minutes and probably call it good enough. The lightning is still pretty far in the distance. Hadn't really heard very close thunder associated with that lightning. So I imagine it's still probably a good 20-30 miles away, maybe. We're just getting the very edge of it with this rain. I don't hear any really. I mean, I had to roll the window up, but you don't really hear any thunder with that lightning. It's pretty wicked lightning. A lot of horizontal lightning as well. Passed by Granny Schaefer's a couple of times today. Didn't go in and get any pie, but I still thought of you. The worst part about that restaurant, I'm not a smoker, never have been. And it actually gives me a headache almost any time I'm around it. So for the RC planes that I fly, the club that I'm belong to, we have our meetings there every month. And to get to the meeting area, you have to walk through the restaurant, and of course the smoking section, you have to walk right through it to get there. It's like, what kind of craziness is this? 1970s. But yeah, they can still smoke in there. And oh man, that was some cool lightning off to the right. I don't know if you were able to see that one. But yeah, so it's kind of annoying having to walk through that. But yeah, I'll have to hit them up for some food and pie here before they close. I'm not much of a fruit pie fan. I like the chocolate pies myself. Chocolate, coconut, not a key lime, but I'm a big time chocolate junkie. Been pretty good about not eating too much crap lately. Every once in a while I'll get an urge to buy some stuff, but anywho, No pie. Did you say when they were gonna close? I thought I heard you say in July, but I haven't looked myself. It's good. It's good. I need to be more strict with it, but it's easy for me to get distracted. July 12th is our last day. Yeah, it's right around the corner. Yeah, I need to be a little more strict on myself, but I love to eat food though. And I love trying different things. That's my one of my big things too is like when I'm going places for work or whatever, especially when I go up to Columbia and Kansas City. Like I'm all about trying new places every time. You know, well, there's several times where I'll just go to the same place I've been before, like order Chinese or whatever, just because I don't feel like going out because I got there late or whatever. So typically, when I get there late, I'll just order Chinese because I know it's good and they can deliver it to me. Um, but yeah, I try to go every time I go there, Columbia. I try to go somewhere new every time. I've been to a couple of pretty good places. Kansas City, I don't stop. I stop there to drop off some stuff and then basically just head straight out. Because if I don't, then I'll be getting back really late. Um, Most likely, this next trip to Kansas City, it's a pretty good chance that I'll. Uh, oh wow, that was bright. Pretty good chance that I'll stop and uh, say hi to Francis. So we'll see. She told me to email her, and I emailed and hadn't seen anything. So I don't know. It's kind of goofy sometimes. I've noticed that with it's not necessarily YouTube, just social media people and stuff. And people just have a lot of things going on, and you know, people from here aren't always the first thing on their mind. So, initially, when I started getting into this, I'd be a little annoyed when people wouldn't respond, but now it's the norm. So, I don't get too excited when I don't hear from somebody that, especially when they tell you to get a hold of them. There's still been a couple of pretty good lightning bolts right there close by. And it seems to want to like spread across the sky too. That's pretty cool. Still just like no wind. You'd think it would pick up a little bit once it got closer, but well, it's just not close enough, or just not a whole lot of wind associated with it. This is one of the times I feel not I feel, but I wish I had I had a second phone or a tablet or something, because I want to check the radar, but I don't want to click off of my uh, hello uncommon. I don't want to click off the live because I've just had bad luck with that. One of my first couple of lives, I went on a trail. I went to go look for a picture and went to go try to get back to my live, and I couldn't get back to it. I tried, clicked on all kinds of different things, and just finally got frustrated with it and just started a new one. Oh yeah, I'm sure Ryan Hall is. Ryan Hall and Max Velocity. I know Max was on earlier. I didn't go check him out or anything, but I just know he was out there watching stuff moving through. Not necessarily here. This is in Missouri. I don't. This one probably isn't really much on his radar or any of those guys' radar because it's just a small cell. So, Uncommon, since you're in my chat, I can ask you, why do you have your caps lock on in every single chat that you go to? Yeah, I'm in Missouri. This is southwest Missouri. But I'm actually very curious why it's caps. I mean, I don't know. It's just strange to me because, I mean, do you want to just make sure that people see your comment? I mean, in all reality and everything, especially social media, online, caps is all caps, and constant all caps is kind of rude. I know that's not what you mean by it. I know that for sure because I've seen you in other chats, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess saying easy, it's just as easy to type like everybody else. So anyway, I'm not trying to be rude. I've just noticed it before, but didn't want to directly ask because it wasn't in my chat, so I didn't want to make it an issue or whatever. But but now that you're in mine, I can actually ask. That's like Emily and rednecking. I can talk smack about them and how they're child abusers because this is my live. I can talk about that stuff if I want to. So anyway, no hard feelings or anything. I was curious because you are literally the only person that I see in any other chat that always types in caps. That's why I think I told you one time, I asked you if your caps lock was stuck. I think you were in Highback's live, and I was like, "Is your caps lock stuck?" I don't remember what your response was. If you even responded, you might not have, but. No, not really a problem. I just think it's not correct. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. It's not grammar. That's not the right word I'm looking for. It's just not proper etiquette. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Etiquette. So, yeah, Bice had a whole thing about YouTube, I guess, YouTube etiquette and stuff. I'm not sure if he brought that up. I think he did, but I'm not 100% sure. But, it's just proper etiquette, I think, is the exact term for that, to not type in caps. When you type in caps, you're trying to get attention for something specific, or you want to yell at somebody. I just saw what? YouTube raining? Oh, YouTube raining. Working and listening. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on now. Like I said, I want to click out of the chat to go check out to see what the radar is doing, but I don't know if I might lose the chat. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I tried it when I first turned the chat on. When I first went live, I'm pretty sure I tried it and it worked, because it went back to the stream and it said you are live. So, and I did that twice. So I think it'll work okay, but it's just weird because when I was on my hike, right at the very, like, one of my first couple of videos or lives, I went out to look at a picture and it just would not let me back in. I tried going the app, I tried going through the studio, which I had no clue how to use studio at that time. Like, I think I just got studio, I say it on my phone, it's through a website basically, right? So I had never really used it at that time, so I had no clue what I was doing on the studio part of it, but I didn't go into the live through studio. So I don't know, that was strange. So I just started a new live, which, I mean, granted, I could do that now too, but I don't know. It looks like it's kind of just fizzled out. There's a good lightning bolt right there, but it's a super light rain. It's not a hard rain, which usually associated with a pretty big storm cell. But that's kind of my point, Uncommon, is that you see a few other people do it. It's because it's proper etiquette to not type. That's why you only see a few other people that do it. That's all I'm trying to say. I know you probably took offense to that, but I mean, it is what it is. I can't please everybody. Everybody can't please everybody else. So it is what it is. Still some really good lightning with this, though. Look at that. I think I moved the wiper just in time to catch that one. Am I wrong, Joseph? I know you're working. I'm just messing with you. Don't answer that. I tend to get on tangents every once in a while, and sometimes I have people bring it up and straighten me out, tell me to shut up or choose a different subject or but most of the time I'm pretty accurate. What did you do? You didn't do anything. You might not have heard me. I was going on and on about people using caps lock in chat and messages and things like that. Uncommon likes to do it everywhere she is. All the time, not just sometimes, all the time. And I just, like I was trying to explain, to me it's proper etiquette to not use caps. And yeah. Whoa. Oh, it's 1:11. Dang it, I missed it. I was supposed to shut my live down at 1:11. I missed it so bad. I am going to... I don't know if you'll be able to watch. I'm going to check 10 years now. Okay. You've been chatting in caps for 10 years? Well, that's pretty exciting. It's very, very strange, but I mean, hey, if that's your shtick, that's your shtick. I was just looking at the radar. There's still a pretty big cell just kind of to the north of where I'm at right now, and I mean, looking out that direction, it's hard to really see anything, of course, because it's dark, but I don't really even see a whole lot of lightning out that way. There was a hook about 30 minutes ago. There's a little hook coming off of it. But that sucked back in as I was looking at, I've kept rewinding, fast forward the radar. And yeah, they had a pretty good hook to it coming down. And then, like I say, maybe about 15-20 minutes ago, it sucked back up. And now it's just a big glob of red and yellow and whatnot, just still moving this direction, but mostly to the north of me. I don't think it's going to do much of anything. So, other than have a pretty good lightning storm. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just say la vie. Just call it here, I guess, and it was worth going to try. Look, I watched it throughout the day to see what it was going to do, because they were calling for a pretty good line of storms rolling through this evening. So I was watching it here and there throughout the day. And yeah, it was worth trying to come out and find something. Some pretty cool lightning. Yeah, that hook that I saw about 20 minutes ago was dipping all the way down towards Joplin. So I think that hook that was dipping down, man, that's some wicked lightning, was probably concerning a little bit, but it sucked back up. Which I'm surprised Joplin is under a storm warning because this storm right here is quite a bit north of Joplin. Trevor, I thought I turned you as a mod. Like in one of my first couple of lives, I thought I did. I guess not. Or you got the Vinny treatment, because I know Vinny turns pretty much everybody in his chats live mod, and it seems like every time he goes live, he's always got people that were mods and then they got demodded. So there's pretty decent storm cell moving this direction. We've got some really good lightning pretty much for the last 45 minutes or so. So I've been kind of just watching that. Some really, really cool lightning. And right in view of the camera and everything. So I've just been kind of wasting time right here, just waiting for it to get closer. I just looked at the radar a little while ago, 15 minutes ago, and didn't really look like it's maybe doing too much. I mean, it's pretty good cell, a lot of red. A lot of red and yellow, but anyway, I'm gonna go check it one more time real quick, and if it doesn't look like it's doing much anything, I might stop the live here in just a few minutes. So I'm gonna go death circle here for just about a minute. Alright, so apparently I had some bad information on my I guess I know I thought I refreshed it. You know what I was doing? Dang it. What I was doing was refreshing my radar, but my radar reset back to Joplin. So I was looking at my dot in Joplin and looking at the big old blob of red and yellow, and it was saying it's just to the north of me, when in fact this storm moved a little bit south. And this whole time I've been looking at the radar. Well, I say the whole time. I looked at it before I got back onto this live, and then I looked at it one other time about 20 minutes ago. But I refreshed it and it was in Joplin. So here I'm sitting here thinking that the storm is to the north of me, when this whole time it's been more to the south. Wicked lightning. So I'm going to take y'all for a drive. If you want to hang out, because I am literally on the north side of this storm and I didn't realize it. That's how big that cell is. It stretched from Joplin to Lamar. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back towards Joplin, and I should be driving right through the middle of this big red blob of a storm. Not that you're going to be able to see much of anything, but I figured I'd just keep it live. Why not? I'm going to be headed that way, so. And you might not be able to hear me once I get on the road either, with the rain. And this stupid windshield wiper that I got keeps catching. Once it has enough rain on the windshield, it doesn't really catch. But if there's not enough rain on the windshield and it's not going the right speed, it catches. So, yeah, I'm glad I noticed that the last time I looked at the radar. It's the last time I did the death circle. Yeah, I was just this storm cell moved south, and that's why Uncommon said that Joplin was under a storm watch. I thought that was kind of weird because it was supposed to be quite a ways north of Joplin when I looked at it before I left. That's why I headed this way, because it was showing that it was going to track here in Lamar, which is several miles north. There's 25 miles. 25 miles north of Joplin is where it was showing it was tracking. So, yeah, apparently it moved south a little bit and got closer to Joplin. I could have just stayed home, gone outside, gone out on the porch and videoed it. But I ended up getting some really good lightning right there, so yeah, that's what I thought of doing. I think you're talking about my windshield wiper. Just kind of glanced at my phone. I have my phone on my dash right now, so it's in a better spot than I didn't used to have this the dash mount. So anytime I was live going on a drive before, I couldn't see my phone at all. So especially driving in the rain and stuff, not really paying much attention to it, but yeah, I was thinking of just possibly trimming an inch off of it. But I had a wiper blade for my last car, and I kind of matched them. They looked like they were the same, but different brand. So I went ahead and put it on. I thought it was good initially, but then it catches every once in a while. But like right now, it's not catching at all. As long as there's good rain coming down, hitting the windshield, it's fine. But so here's all the hard rain. I'm sitting there north of the storm, thinking that the storm fizzled off. But yeah, here's all the rain. I found it. I just misled myself, thinking that I was under the storm when I was really above it. Kind of a bummer. Might have missed out on some stuff. I don't think so, but it looked like it's about the same, lightning as what I caught. So, yeah, I don't know. I mentioned earlier that, especially if I continue to do live streams in my phone, or in my car, then I might as well just get another wiper blade. Just keep this one as a spare. Just get another wiper blade, call it good. Maybe try and trim it, and then if the trimming doesn't work, then obviously get another wiper blade. Hopefully y'all can see alright. Hopefully it stays streaming. I don't know exactly when I lost the feed before, the stream before. I think it's probably another 15 miles or so I lost it. But I've got good signal along the whole way. At least I could see my signal when I had it on the other one. It's really cool lightning with this. Raindrops calm down quite a bit. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can tell the sound. The sound probably went down quite a bit. I don't want to pass this truck, but I don't. See, just wiggling all over the road, just right there. But yeah, the rain is probably about half of what it was just a couple minutes ago. Still lots of lightning. I think I'm gonna pass these people. Maybe get a better view. Doubt it. There's so much rain. The camera probably doesn't want to focus past it, but maybe if I get past them, won't be so much wheel spray on the window or on the windshield. It gives you something to look at, though, I guess. Flashing lights. Still some really good lighting. Man, and I don't know why. Well, that's an interesting line of trucks there. It's three trucks piggyback, and then a box truck connected to the last truck on the piggyback. that was different. But yeah, I'm still thinking about how my radar reset back to Joplin. It sucks because I refreshed it to where I was, but then when I went back to the live, went back to the deal, and then refreshed it, I didn't realize it went back to Joplin. So that really messed me up. See you, Trevor. Thanks for stopping in. Say hi to Norm for me if you stop by his. I don't know if he'll still be live by the time I get back. Sometimes he shuts it down pretty early. If he's live right now. But tell him I said howdy. And I'll be there in like 30 minutes or so to his night stream. think you were already gone before I said that. $70 mph. There's some wild lightning going on right here, so there's got to be something going on. Just, unfortunately, it's nighttime. You can't see what's going on. Even with the lightning, it's just so rainy that you can't really see what's happening. There's a couple of trucks pulled off the side of the road over there. I'm not quite to Joplin yet. It's a lot of lightning. Can't really tell what the wind's doing. Looks like the rain is mostly coming straight down. Oh, wow. Wicked. I think I'm gonna go. I don't know, there's a really good bridge over by Webb City, but the storm is moving east and west, so I'm going to go ahead and go straight. Take me over to I-44. Sucks because there's a really good bridge over by Webb City. When you make the curve, you can see the whole sky, and it's dark, so you wouldn't, I guess, see too much. But with the lightning, you might be able to catch something. But I'm gonna go ahead and just keep going straight because I go that way, and it'll take me more west of, I think, where the storm is. Man, the storm chasing dark sucks. You can't see. Especially when you don't have access to a radar. Well, I mean, I have access, but not while I'm driving. I think I see some. Well, I can see it on the. Oops, I can see it on the clouds, kind of sticking out. Camera, but hard to see it with my eyeballs. Rain's getting a little harder. Lightning, great. I guess I'll take this exit and see what's going on. I see a little poop of cloud right there, but hard to see. I think that little cloud is nothing. Okay, kind of a wicked looking cloud behind me, but it's hard to tell. It's just a cloud or what? I'm gonna turn you over this way a little bit, kind of see what's going on. Just a ton of lightning. There's a cloud over kind of close to me now, to my left. It almost looks like it wants to do something, but I can't really tell. It's probably just a cloud, but it has a pretty long tail on it. I wonder if I can. It smells like barbecue right here. It smells yummy. Wondering if I can get my camera pointed in the right direction. You can actually see the clouds. Probably not. Well, kind of. So you kind of see the cloud I'm talking about right there. Oh, I hope I didn't mess up my dash thing. Right there, it seems like there's something. There's cloud formations right there. Yeah, just heavy rain. I thought there was a cloud that was kind of sticking out, kind of funny as I took this entrance or exit ramp. It had a pretty long tail on it, but I guess it was just a cloud. So I'm thinking that it's not much of anything. Let me go look real quick on my radar. Alright, well, I think I saw the little fort that I saw on the, out looking out the window. I think I might have just messed up my name. Dash mount. It's not sticking now. So my dash is pleather, so it's not really sticking very well. That sucks. Trying to set some on it to hold it down. It's probably not going to work. Hopefully it stays, but I have a feeling that it's going to end up falling down the first bump I hit. It sucks. Maybe that'll work. But doubt it. Got something wedged in there, maybe it'll hold. So I guess if you fall, you know why. But I looked at the radar, and yeah, there was a little hook that I think I saw, cloud sticking out kind of on its own. But it sucked back up into it, and then still down towards Joplin is pretty heavy stuff. I'd say I might have been able to just stay home and watch it from the house, but at that time, this storm was not heading in this direction. So I probably wouldn't have seen anything anyway because it was so far off into the distance. So where I ended up in Lamar was a pretty good spot initially. That's all right. Some pretty wicked lightning. It's hard to see it. So much rain. There's a ton of water on the road. Actually, I have to slow down. 10 miles an hour. It's a waterlogged road. Feel it slipping a little bit. I know there's traffic really quite a ways in front of me. Shut it off at all. There. Well, I'm tempted to keep going further south along that road, but man, I just can't see anything. There's so much rain. The lightning, you can't even see the cloud formations. There's so much rain, you can't see anything. Wish I could see the clouds, but I can't tell if it's even picking up on the camera. Raindrops definitely got bigger. Still can't see anything. I got my wipers all the way up. The truck is long gone. I can't see. That is some heavy rain. Wish I could see what the clouds are doing. My wipers cannot keep up with the rain. And they're on high right now. There was a truck coming up on me, and the truck slowed way down. Man, I wish I could see what these clouds were doing. This road is so waterlogged. Like I'm on a sloped interstate, and I am trudging through water. And it's sloped, going the opposite direction. That is wild. That is so much freaking rain. I guess it's just the water on the road. I don't think it's the wind, but I keep getting little tugs every once in a while. I'm sure it's just the rain on the road. But and it was just that little section back there that was really bad. Now it's back to kind of how it was several minutes ago. I'm on I-44, yeah. I-44 and Prigmore. Prigmor. Yeah, I mean that cell was headed right for where I'm at, so obviously I'm right in the middle of it. Yeah, I'm basically at I-44 and I-49, a couple miles. I mean, like, a couple miles back, that's some of the heaviest rain that I've ever driven in, I think. That was crazy. Yes. Why do I get the Star Wars song stuck in my head? Driving through this stuff. Or Star Wars, Indiana Jones. See, proper etiquette. That person to my right, no flashers. Person in front of me, no flashers. Granted, we are going pretty slow, so theoretically, as slow as they're going, they maybe should have their flashers on. But, man. We're not so big on etiquette around here. That's some pretty good stuff back there. I wish it was daylight. That would have been so nice. See what was going on. Yeah, now the rain's kind of settled down a little bit. Copper crown stopper close to the center median up there. It looks like the car is in the ditch. Nice. Facing the opposite direction. Possibly? Or no? Can't tell. Looks like that truck is in the ditch. There. Oh yeah. Truck in the ditch. Where's this trailer? Maybe no trailer. Okay. I guess that's good. Man, he was like in the middle of the ditch. He didn't have a trailer though, so that probably was counterproductive. Oh, here we go. Here's some more stuff. Looks like a truck sideways. Stuck. Man, he's sitting on his frame. They got a fire truck there, but they're not going to pull him out. Gotta call a tow truck. Yeah, there's some heavy rain we had there. This guy said, no, I'm going to hang out and wait. But if he drives forward, it calms down. I'm thinking that's construction, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it's construction. The guy's down the one lane over there. Taking a little sideways description. Yeah, it's too bad the storm wasn't during the day. That was a bummer. probably would have been some really cool cloud formations. I think I got right from the buzz like you did. Ooh, there might be some cool cloud formations here. Oh yeah. Oh, stupid wiper. So annoying. It's like nothing happened right here. There's looks like the road's barely wet. I actually have my window down because it's not even really raining. So I saw, as I was exiting, I saw some cool looking clouds, but yeah, my dash mount sticky pod thing just pretty much let loose. I don't have any way to stick it down. I need to get some heavy duty double stick 3M tape probably and just tape it down. There goes a fire truck. Not an emergency. I wonder where they're headed. I'm trying to think if there's somewhere around here that has a good view of the west. Now we're on the west side of the storm. I think we'd be able to see, probably the camera would be able to pick up the I'm guessing the camera would probably be able to pick up the clouds to the west and lightning and stuff, but I'm trying to think of where. There's a pretty good hill, a couple of streets down here. Go to the top of that hill, point down. Ice cream? Brahms. Dang. Oh, those are chunks of freaking rocks in the middle of the road. Holy crap, look at that water. So that spot right there is pretty much the valley for both directions. So must have washed out there's some construction going on right there, so it probably washed out the mud and dirt and stuff, and pushed all the rocks out into the road. Oh, I think there's a power station right there. That sucks. There was a parking area over here. So I'm gonna get on the other side of that. Yeah, I'm on the wrong. I went down the wrong driveway. Sorry. I'm gonna have to fix that. I need to get some 3M tape. Ah, how fitting. My mileage is 89666. There we go. That was the drive I was looking for. So I was thinking I might be able to get far enough over that I could see the clouds, but maybe not. Yeah, it's the edge of something. Alright, well, I guess that's going to be the end of it. All the action is that way. All the action is that way. I mean, it's some pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool lightning still going on there, but I guess you can kind of see some clouds there, but it's just little scud runner type of clouds. Nothing too crazy. Excuse me. That was rude. Alright, well, good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I guess it was fun. See if I can take you off of there. Battery's pretty good, so I don't have to stay connected to that. Yeah, so that's kind of I guess the back edge of this whole storm system that I was following around. But I don't think it's gonna do much anything else. I mean, that was pretty exciting driving through all that heavy rain and whatnot. Have a good night. Toodles. Oh wait, I'm gonna wait for 2:11, so just 30 more seconds. See a couple more bolts of lightning before the stream ends. It's cool lightning right for the finish. The finale.